Cheesy Gold TV.
Have you ever wondered why the Igbo people, one of the largest ethnic groups in Nigeria, face such discrimination? To answer that, we must first understand their history. The Igbo people hail from the southeastern part of Nigeria, a region rich in culture and tradition. Their roots run deep, intertwined with a history that predates colonial times. A significant chapter in their history involves the Atlantic slave trade. The Igbo were heavily impacted, with an estimated 14.6% of all enslaved individuals taken from the Bight of Biafra between the years 1650 and 1900. During this dark period, many Igbo were captured during village raids and transported to slave trading ports like Bonny and Calabar. But even in the face of such dire circumstances, the Igbo people demonstrated an unyielding spirit of resistance. Instances of suicide to avoid captivity are a testament to their refusal to be subjugated. From their early history, the Igbo people demonstrated a resilience and resistance that set them apart. The discrimination faced by the Igbo people today has its roots in the Nigeria-Biafra War. This war, fought from 1967 to 1970, arose from ethnic, economic, and political tensions following Nigeria's independence from Britain in 1960. The Igbo people, located primarily in eastern Nigeria, declared independence and formed the Republic of Biafra, sparking a bitter conflict with the Nigerian government. This war led to immense loss and suffering for the Igbo people, with estimates of casualties ranging from 1 to 3 million, largely from starvation due to blockades. The war left the region economically devastated and the Igbo people marginalized. In the aftermath, the Nigerian government's policy of no victor, no vanquished was intended to foster unity. However, the Igbo people continued to face discrimination in political representation, resource allocation, and social acceptance. The war's legacy has had lasting impacts on the Igbo community, creating deep-seated prejudices that persist to this day. The shadows of the Biafra War still linger, fueling the discrimination faced by the Igbo people. Politics and religion, two powerful forces, have played significant roles in the discrimination faced by the Igbo people. In the political sphere, the Igbos have often found themselves marginalized. Despite their significant contributions to the nation's economic and cultural landscape, their representation in key political positions has remained disappointingly sparse. This marginalization has been further fueled by the long-standing tensions from the Biafra War, with lingering sentiments creating an environment of mistrust and bias. Religion, too, has played its part. The Igbo people, predominantly Christian, are often at odds with the northern region of Nigeria, which is largely Muslim. This religious divide has stoked the fires of discrimination, creating a rift that extends beyond faith into the realms of education, healthcare, and even basic human rights. In politics and religion, the Igbo people have found themselves on the periphery, further exacerbating their discrimination. Education and health, two pillars of society, have not been immune to the discrimination faced by the Igbo people. In the realm of education, disparities can be seen in the allocation of resources. Often, schools in Igbo-dominated regions are underfunded and understaffed, leading to overcrowded classrooms and a lack of essential learning materials. This has created a system that stifles the academic growth of Igbo students, limiting their opportunities for higher education and subsequently their career prospects. In the sphere of health, the Igbo people face similar forms of discrimination. Health facilities in Igbo regions are typically understaffed, under-resourced, and lack the essential infrastructure needed to provide quality health care. This has resulted in poorer health outcomes for the Igbo people, with higher incidences of preventable diseases and lower life expectancies. These disparities in education and health are not just numbers or statistics, but represent real people whose lives and futures are being shaped by systemic discrimination. In education and health, discrimination has denied the Igbo people the resources and opportunities they need to thrive. Today, the Igbo people continue to face discrimination, but there is a path forward. Even in our present day, the echoes of the past reverberate through the lives of the Igbo, manifesting in various forms of bias and prejudice. But it doesn't end here. Our collective journey towards equality and justice is marked by the potential for change. The solutions lie in our willingness to recognize and confront these injustices. It is vital that we foster an environment of understanding and reconciliation where the Igbo people, along with all other ethnic groups, can thrive without fear of discrimination. This begins with education, enlightening ourselves and others about the rich history and culture of the Igbo people and the struggles they have faced. In the political sphere, the Igbo must have equal representation, ensuring their voices are heard in the decision-making processes that shape their lives. On a societal level, we must challenge and dismantle the stereotypes and prejudices that fuel discrimination. While the discrimination faced by the Igbo people is deeply rooted in history, it is not inescapable. Through understanding and action, we can strive for a future of equality and justice for the Igbo people.